On February 28, 2008, 14-year-old Jameson found his 49-year-old mother, Beverly Parker, lying on the snow outside the house right in front of the door. His mother's body was found southeast of Adamantum. She immediately called the police. He said that my mother was at home until 11 o'clock and now she has fallen in the snow.
Edmonton 911, hello. My mom was supposed to go home at 11 o'clock and she was like laying in the snow and it doesn't look like she's breathing.
Okay, I'm going to connect you with the ambulance, alright? Is she conscious?
No.
Is she breathing?
No.
Okay, sir, I have help on the way.
Beverly was dead and the cause of her death was strangulation with a rope. A number of guitar strings were found around her neck. Jameson and his older brother Cash Roy and his girlfriend Delmy went to the police station for questioning, because they were witnesses in this case.
Can you just give me an overview of what happened, last night?
She normally reaches home at 11:25, 11:30. We waited until it was 11:50, I think.
I told Cash Roy that why was I'm like scared she hasn't come home yet. So I told him to go check, because maybe she was like in the parking lot in her car or something.
And I went and I opened the door just to look around to see if she was coming. And I saw a shadow to the side. I opened the door and I saw that she was face down. And at the time my brother was sleeping.
And I guess he went outside and she was outside in the snow. And then he called me, and then I called Jason.
When I woke up, my brother's girlfriend Dal was yelling and saying, "No one was stuck in the snow." And I thought she was like stuck with her car or something. So I had my shoes on and my brother was walking in and he was like, he had this look on his face, like something had happened.
Do you know if she has any health issues?
I know she has a really high blood pressure. And her family has a lot of, definitely a really long history of stroke and heart attack.
My brother and his girlfriend have a daughter together, and their daughter lives with me and my mom and my brother, and she was just visiting.
Who in this relation is this person to you?
She's nobody.
She's nobody?
Yeah, I ever see these I ever heard mom.
That's why I thought it was odd when you mentioned that she meant nothing to you.
She doesn't like me.
She said she was trying to protect me by saying that I should attempt to get custody. She's supposed to try to try to file for an adoption. I disagreed with her and I told her that I felt like it was the wrong thing to do. And she got upset with me and said that I was disrespecting her.
Cash Roy was in a relationship with Delmy for 3 years and they had a child. Beverly did not approve of this relationship and wanted her son to take custody of the child because she thought that Delmy could not be a good mother for this child. He was under pressure to be able to have children.
She calls every 20 minutes to check on receiving.
Is there a reason why she calls every 20 minutes?
She just, I don't know, she's kind of a control freak.
At this moment, the investigator was not sure whether this interrogation was about a murder case or a natural death, because the results of the forensic doctor had not yet reached them. At this moment, all the suspects were released and a few hours later they were summoned again because the medical report the law had arrived. Now the investigators know that Beverly was murdered and that she did not die a natural death. They were told the results of the coroner's office to see their reactions and on the other hand analyze their responses.
Did they tell you why we didn't bring it back? They did not come see your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Your mom's been strangled. It's a murder investigation. She didn't die of a heart attack or natural causes or anything. Someone strangled her. Now we need to know what the heck was going on there last night. Now, you told me everything honestly and truthfully earlier?
Yes.
You go upstairs to sleep. The next thing you hear is your brother's girlfriend waking up.
Yeah.
She's yelling from the stairs saying, Drop to come out and see if your mom's coming.
I'll leave you guys here. I'll just close the door so you have some privacy.
The investigators sent Jameson home, because they were convinced that he had no role in the murder of his mother. Now Cash Roy and Delamy were the main suspects in this case. They were alone in the room and the investigators were watching them through the CCTV camera.
No, that's right. Cash Roy, can you come with me? I'll talk to you in this room. There's someone right in here. Hi, you're Del? Hi, Del. My name's Peter. Did I just wake you up? Sorry. Okay, she did not die of a heart attack. She was murdered. Alright? And that's why. So this is no longer just a simple sudden death investigation. This is a homicide investigation.
The investigator kept insisting on the murder of his mother. In fact, the investigator was testing Cash Roy and waiting for him to ask him a question. For example, Cash Roy would ask how his mother died. This is exactly the question that an innocent person would ask. He did not ask and accepted the investigator's words without asking any questions.
Someone killed your mom. We need to get to the bottom of it as to what happened last night. It's officially been labeled as a homicide. Okay? And the reason we need to talk to you again is just to go over what happened yesterday. We just need to know a few things. Number one, do you know who would have done this to her?
Anybody. She wasn't the best. I don't know, she wasn't the best person.
And is there like a normal routine when she gets home? Is there anything that goes on when she normally gets home?
She gave me enough hell when she was alive, and she's dead now, and she's still giving me hell. I don't want to sound unreasonable. She just was not my favorite person.
Now, is there any reason why I should suspect that you might have been involved in Bev's death?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Do you have any problems with your mom?
We had a little argument because she wanted me to try to get custody of my daughter.
She was trying to get adoption from Mercedes. She decided that she hates me.
Now, I know your girlfriend's made some comments to you that it's not a big deal that your mom's dead there.
No, I know. I think
You sure your girlfriend's not involved in this?
yes.
Nothing.
No.
Didn't do anything. Didn't make any phone calls to have someone do this to your mom?
No.
Cash Roy's behavior was becoming more suspicious than before, although both of them seemed carefree on the surface and did not react like normal people. Cash Roy had just lost his mother, just a few hours before the interrogation, but what the investigators said, and he laughed as if his mother's death was not important to him at all. When the police searched their house, surprisingly, no evidence was found and there was no trace of the rope. There was no trace that Delamy or accused Cash Roy of murder. There was nothing that would help the investigation process.
I want to tell you right now, I have no doubt in my mind right now that you're responsible for the murder of your mother.
Now the tone of the investigators had changed. The team of detectives consisted of two people who used two completely different methods for interrogation. The first investigator tried to establish a friendly relationship with them and talk to them slowly in order to get new information. The second investigator's task was to make them talk and confess by force and even a little violence. The behavior of the first investigator was full of support and sympathy. He behaved in such a way that Cash Roy thought that he sympathized. All these behaviors were for Cash Roy to cooperate with them and confess.
Where is this proof that I know what happened? I don't understand. You have this recorded, you have this written down. I didn't do anything. I don't know who did.
Well, I think that's where you're getting a little stuck on things, and it's okay.
That's what you think or that's what you know?
No, that's what we know. It's amazing just how composed you guys are.
I didn't do anything to hurt my mom. Maybe I have no emotion, but it doesn't mean I hate my mom. Okay, I cry, but I hold in my pain. That's how I am. I hold in my emotion, I hold in my anger. I loved my mom. I looked to the side and I looked back and I saw a shadow there. Then I opened the door and I saw my mom was face down in the snow.
You said that you were at the front door. That screen door was closed. You said that there was a miss on that door.
Yeah.
There is no way that you saw your mother laying there in the snow. Because we had a video standing in that doorway at the same time that you were there. And you know what? You can't see anything in that yard. Absolutely, you cannot.
Bro, I didn't see out that freaking window. I cleared it. I cleared the fog. Ever since I saw a body, you cannot see a body from that window.
That's not what you do.
Have you been recording this?
Yes. You have given me 3 versions of the same event.
Did he kill his mom? No. I didn't think I had to. Hey man, did you kill your mom?
I think that's funny.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Ask him. Don't ask me because I don't know what happened. Honestly, I would love to help you because I don't like you. I don't want to be here. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to listen to you.
While Cash Roy was being interrogated, the inspectors checked the CCTV camera from some time ago, where Cash Roy and Delamy were alone in the same room. The strange thing is that they slept comfortably there for 6 hours.
That question over. Calm.
You're not. Why so angry?
Because I'm fucking tired. Please.
Yeah.
You did it how? In front of me.
All been in the same scene. Our footprints are there together.
In Canada, it is against the law to use a CCTV camera in an interrogation room as evidence that can prove a charge. The investigators could not use this CCTV camera as evidence in court. The investigators had to obtain an official confession from the suspect otherwise. They were released.
What went wrong? What made you snap? What made you go to that extent? Something must have just clicked in your head that just set you off. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it's like you're caught in the middle between your mom and Delamy, trying to make both happy. Because you don't want to do anything to make your mom mad, you don't want to do anything to make your girlfriend mad, but she hated your mom and you knew that. Well, what about Delamy? If she's not involved in this, just tell us.
Actually, she doesn't like a girl.
In what way?
Emotionally. Dallas is just angry. She's just angry all the time with everyone. And she doesn't like my mom at all. And she's just a very angry, dark person. And I guess I try to make her different. You know, I really can't tell you why I keep lying. Why I keep lying to cover up and protect her.
What happened that night?
Well, I came home and I was outside. And I said hi to her. And she just started mad at me. And she didn't really say anything. She didn't really look at me. And as she's going towards the door, I just quickly turned around. And I had the rope in my hands already. I started strangling her. And she fell on the spot where she landed. Because
How long did you keep that around her neck?
I had no idea. Until there was no more movement. It's exactly what it is her. It's my fault.
But it's not just your fault.
Alright, it's just my fault. If I never met her, never spoke with her, never actually had such thoughts on my mind. She is well known to her, she's dead. She didn't want her in her life. I honestly don't know how it came to me and I'm doing it. She told me to make sure that I had protection to cover my arm in case there's a struggle or anything. And to make sure I had gloves.
So did you change your clothes or do anything like that?
I told her that's what promise all of your life.
What did she say?
She was actually smiled.
She smiled.
Now the new investigator had obtained all the necessary information, but still he had to get a confession from
So
Bellamy.
obviously some things have changed. You suggested to him that things would be a lot easier if his mother was dead. So he's given us a full confession. You watched him hide it. You watched him hide the gloves he wore. You told him to wear a long sleeve shirt. Did you say, if I were going to do something like that, I would wear a long sleeve shirt?
No, I would never say go put on a black shirt or a long sleeve shirt.
A series of words was about to come out of Dellamy's mouth, but he soon came to his senses and collected himself and remained silent. After several hours of interrogation, Dellamy did not confess at all, and the investigator could not get any information that would indicate his participation in the murder. Roy was convicted of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to life imprisonment, although parole was not possible for him for at least 12 years. Since Cash Roy did not agree to testify against Dellamy in court, all charges were dropped from Dellamy and he was freed. Thank you for being with me until the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel and set the bell to all. Like the video and share your opinions about this case with me. Until another video and another criminal case,